All right, folks, this is Xearrik, and as you can see, the patch notes are out. What I'm hoping for, my wish list: nerf Gizmo. I'm not Gizmo. Gizmo's fine. Nerf Rick, please. Please nerf Rick. He's so OP. There's a lot of OP characters. Finally, people have finally come to what I've been saying since the beginning of the game, that Wonder Woman is OP. Thank you. She might get nerfed too. But Rick is way worse than Wonder Woman. Rick is so overtuned, dude. All right, let's see. We moved to a free-for-all mode. We moved the free-for-all mode to a more prominent position in play mode. It was on the right of the menu and it was often hidden. Yeah, I didn't even know that there was a free-for-all mode for a little bit, but I did eventually find it. Stripe 2000 character. Okay, cool. Variant combat stripe. I've seen the things for this. Also, let's refresh this just in case the photos are working. No. Stripe joins MultiVersus. Stripe is the first chainsaw wielding assassin. Dude, I can't wait for Brain Gremlin, dude. I can't wait. Lady Raincorn anchor pack. Oh, I was hoping for Gremlin anchor pack. A new map will be appearing very soon and only be in custom games. It's experimental. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. MultiVersus Halloween event. Oh, 15th. Darn it. It's coming. Event comes out on 15th to the November 15th. Okay, that explains why it goes pretty long past Halloween. Earn candy by playing games against others or bots. Earn extra candy by playing with Combat Stripe, Combat Gizmo. Oh, that's a clever way to make people buy skins. I need to have a drink of water. 20 candy for a win, 20 candy for a 10 for candy like a loss. 40 and 20. Neither. Oh, it's cumulative. Interesting. If both characters are playing as Stripe or Gizmo, Halloween, you get 60 candy. Interesting. And patch profile, jack-o'-lantern emo, mummy rain dog epic, and ooh, geez, that's expensive. Calico cake epic variant. Oh, that's neat. That's pretty neat. Change a candy for gold. No interest in that. Well, unless I get all the skins. I'm glad that they did that, so you can still earn. There's still a point earning candy afterwards. All right, Arya Bug Fix. Why, dude? Arya, that's fake news that she's not good, bro. All right, here we go. Fixed an issue where dashing on the knife of Arya traveling downward stream will speed downwards, causing her death. Well, you need to fix her bugs. Fix an issue where her face steal would cause desyncing and frame rate drops. I heard about that, and I did lag against a lot of Aryas. This might be why. Enemies have 70% KBI instead of 100%. Huh? Knockback influence? Bro, you reduce knockback influence for people against her? Did you fix her hitboxes? Don't buff her unless you're gonna fix her hitboxes, bro. I'm tired of getting hit with Arya. I'm not gonna show it. I showed it last patch. You can literally stand like this, can be where Arya is, right? And Shaggy's over here, and she faces this direction and swings, and then she'll scoop Shaggy up from behind, and it'll count as a backstab. It's terrible. An up special has the same problem. It scoops from behind. Until more testing is done, we'll push it into the next patch. A goal will make up special more consistent. No, it doesn't need to be more consistent. If it's too consistent, it's just 0 to deaths with her, dude. It needs, you people need to drop out of that combo or it's 0 to deaths. There's no in between. Did you really Did you really nerf Batman again? Dude, this character is trash. I got a 55-minute video proving it. People are liars that say he's good, bro. Or they're just mistaken, one or the other. Dash the knife. I know you might be thinking, oh, wait, he's good. I play against him, he's good. Trust me, watch my 55-minute video then. I dissect one of the pros of this game, one of the best gamers in this game, who all the things he claimed Batman was good at, and showed that everything he said was wrong. All right. I think I phrased that wrong, but doesn't matter. Dash to knife when attached to the enemy is more consistent in traveling long distances. No, less consistent. It's a long distance. I should be able to air dodge it. Bro, come on. First hit should drop out of less combo less. Wait, why aren't you giving that to Batman? His up air is worthless because you drop out of the first hit 100% of the time. Set passive dodge meter return to 7. And by the way, I don't play Batman. I dropped him a long time ago because he's just terrible. I have more consistency and better fun, more fun and much better, easier games with every character in the entire roster other than Batman. He is garbage. And I almost never lose against Batman, and neither do you, admit it. Xearrik is increased by 5 frames before Batman is allowed to cancel the move when landing. His side air. So that was his. He only has 3 viable moves. They just nerfed one of his 3 viable moves. Okay, so he was already the worst character in the game. Now there's an empty space, and then underneath that is Batman. So it's like, you know, S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier. Nobody's in D tier. And then after that, there's the Batman tier. Improve reliability of Xearrik on the second hit. Wow, finally. That was one of my problems. His second hit, the first hit sends up and horizontally, but the second hit travels down. So it's like, how are you supposed to land the second hit? It sends them up, and then you travel down to try to hit them with the second hit. That doesn't make sense. He's a really terrible character. People are liars, dude. Set dodge meter return for 7. You nerfed his dodge. Oh, that's everybody. Good. There needs to be dodge nerfs. So it's 1 nerf and 1 buff. Doesn't matter. This being nerfed at all when he only has 3 viable moves that he can use means that he just lost 1/3 of his power. She's a good character. Don't let anybody tell you different, dude. She's not the worst character. She is not the worst character in the game, and neither is Taz. All right. Remove hurt boxes on Garnet's hands and arms. So she's a sortie. Yeah. Just use the old Sakurai approach. Give them all super armor and make all their stuff intangible. Remove hurt boxes on Garnet's arms on her neutral attack and her up. Wow. Dude, Garnet is gonna be so strong. Just wait. The only reason she doesn't seem so strong is because good players aren't playing with her, because they're playing with characters who they like that moves more. Garnet, the only problem with Garnet is that she's kind of sticky. She stays where she is when you're moving with her, when you're attacking with her. They should just allow more free movement with her kit. And then people would play with her more. And then people would win too. Remove hurt boxes and Garnet's her arms. Increase movement upwards. Up special. So this attack is more recovery and more powerful. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting. I would like that buff for her. These other ones aren't necessary, and they're lazy buffs. Dodge. Set dodge meter return from 6 seconds to 3 point. Why does she have a faster dodge meter return than everybody else in the game? What? Yo, watch Garnet, bro. Gizmo nerfs. No. Car will no longer deal damage if Gizmo gets off. What? Garbage. That is terrible. Why would you do that? That was one of the most fun, like, combo mix-up things with him. That is a terrible idea. Car needs to be going faster before hitting. Okay, this is garbage. Dude, like, there's so many projectiles in this game that move at the speed of molasses and their kill moves. Look at people like freaking Tom and Jerry. His projectiles move like they're stuck in molasses, but then they hit you and you're like, pew, dead. Attach the same ally cooldown increase. Piano attack while attack no longer performs has an increased recovery. Damage taken while being attached now decreased additional time. Yeah, I'm dropping Gizmo, and so is everyone else. Most people already dropped him. Sing buff on enemies now starts to decay after 7. Boy, Rick better have some big nerfs if they're nerfing people who like Gizmo this hard. He didn't need this many nerfs, bro. Sing buff on enemy now starts on decay, and 5 has lower decay. To allow silence buff to apply more often. Yeah, his silence buff is worthless, and the dancing buff is impossible to get. The enemy has to stand still and let you do it. Set dodge meter return from 9 seconds to 6 seconds. What? He had a 9-second dodge meter? That dodge meter. Okay, yeah, whatever. Do not buff. Thank God I did not buff Iron Giant. Call sticker emotes to not play an Iron Giant. No longer destroyed by projectiles blocking effects. Oh yeah, like Wonder Woman. She's so broken. One of the many reasons why Wonder Woman was so broken. Movability, where Iron Giant would be a wall that enemies could bounce off of. Huh? I didn't know that. Jake, 4 frames with lag. He needed nerfs. Hopefully they're not too bad. 4 frames is a lot. 3 frames is a lot. I love that it's with lag. This needs to be added on everybody. Bro, I don't care. If another patch came out and it just had everybody's moves in the entire game listed and it said 10 frames with lag, I'd be like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Even Batman, who's garbage. 10 frames with lag. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank God they're not keep buffing LeBron, who people say is garbage, and he is not, dude. LeBron is busted. He is one of the top tiers. Ally catch explosion slightly reduce the size, but it's only in specific comps, specific team comps that he's top tier. Some team comps he's like mid. Allies pass catch explosion slightly to reduce the size. Dodge meter, yeah. Bro, here's Rick. He better get so many nerfs, man. Like literally his whole kit. You cannot tell me that Rick's laser needs to stay the way it is when you nerf the crap out of Batman's Batarang, which isn't 1/1000th as good as Rick's laser. Bro, if Batman had Rick's laser, he'd be a good character. That's how powerful Rick's laser is. Reduce the duration of ally save from, okay. Cooldown increased. Okay. Previous knockback scaling was increased by 1 for each grenade shot. Dude, his grenades need to be nerfed, dude. Those things hit way too hard. Knockback scaling is now limited to a max of 3 with no limit. What? Knockback scaling is now limited to a max of 3 with no limit. Okay, well, that's not English. Thank you, Jesus. Various improvements to the portal positioning, various Rick's whip hitboxes. Will also make it so that Taz can eat his laser properly. His laser can't be eaten sometimes. I don't know why. It's just laggy. It's glitchy or something. Increase with lag. Yes. Charge. Bro, 3 frames for that attack? That attack is broken. Make it kill less and also increase the frames by 10. Charge damage multiplier reduced. Yes. 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 Reduce, reduce, reduce. Air up special. Reduce charging multiplier. What? Oh, yeah, this is up special. What am I saying? Yes. 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 Nerf, 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 nerf. You could just spam this move and get kills. Knockback multiplier from polymorph reduced from 1. Who cares about that, dude? People who get hit by that deserve to die. Air side attack. Reduce KB. What the hell is KB? Knockback, I guess. Why did you say knockback another? No, they didn't. They said KB. My brain ain't working. I just woke up. Reduce KB. Dude, that's it? That's like a 1% reduction or something, dude. Reduce it by more than that. That move is busted. Make it have whiff lag and stuff too. Air ground neutral special. Here it is. Unless this gets a massive nerf, charge neutral blaster is now an ammo system. Thank God. As in he only gets one, and then he has a cooldown that's longer than freaking batarang. Rick starts with 2 ammo. Oh, nope, still broken. He's still broken. The intentions of this charge is to prevent extremely passive projectile gameplay. Yeah. He doesn't need to be passive. He can be aggressive with it, and it's broken. You can actually charge 2 full lasers and come in behind them. At least it's an 8-second cooldown, which means it's not as broken. Like he can only approach like that once every like 8 seconds. It's taking a lot longer to read these patch notes than I thought. These are big patches, dude. Dougie, set dodge meter to 6 seconds. Okay. Steve. You nerf Steve? He is good. He's a secretly good character. Reduced his movement speed. Well, that stinks. That's one of the things I liked about Steve is how fast he was. They reduced it by 100, huh? But you can't reduce Wonder Woman's movement speed by anything other than 50. But Steve, you give him 100 slap. Okay, yeah, sure. More nerfs from Superman. Down direction throw reduced. Yes, yeah. You know what you could do. You could just remove that ability from the game. Yeah, just remove it from the game. Why is Superman the most dishonest character I've ever played in a fighting game when he's the most honest character in any franchise? That doesn't make sense. Air down special. Laser turning 3 charges up to 2. Yeah, that move was already that great. Like, people were making a big deal about it. The laser camping was toxic though. Side air. Reduce knockback. Yeah, I mean, just remove it. Give him something that's a lot cooler than these 2 moves. Like, make his ground up special maybe be a throw with a high knockback, so when they're at like 120, 140%, if you hit them with it, it's a kill move and you're like throwing them into space. That way you still have the grab throw like you want. But it removed, like, that should not be his air up throw, period. It's cheap. Neutral air. Reduce knockback. Okay. Dodge meter return to 6 seconds from 2.6. Okay. Ground down attack. Yeah, people are saying he needs buffs. He does feel like he needs buffs a little bit, but I don't know how many. As long as they nerf his air ground, his air down air. His down air is toxic. His down air and his up air need to be nerfed, and then you can buff some of his other kit. Cancels earlier. Okay, so they're just buffing the cat so he can do his infinites better. Jerry's HP increased. Why? He's already almost as strong as like the safe. Jerry should die. Wow, those Wonder Woman nerfs. They didn't nerf the best character in the game, huh? Oh well. Cooldown on beam increased. Let's look at the bugs. Velma's vial with ice. Yeah, they're still having issues with this vial of ice. Fixed a bug where Velma's ice was stacked infinitely. Yeah, when are you gonna? Hopefully this is the patch that finally fixed the ice. Cooldown on beam increased. Increase whiff lag. Yes. Reduce hit frames to 2 to match visuals. So her up special. What about her up air and ground down air, dude? What? And her side on the ground. Like her side attack on the ground like is a sword move that does so much damage and is super disjointed. And like she is a projectile character with a giant sword that kills you really easily up close. Reduce movement. Yes. You reduce her movement by 50. That's it. Why you reduced this? That's the same as the Wonder Woman nerfs, bro. Wonder Woman needs to be nerfed so bad. These patch notes are garbage. All right, all in all, like the Superman nerfs are justified. They need to be, but I think instead of nerfing him, they should just rework his up air and side air to make him a more honest character. The Rick nerfs are not enough, but at least they're a good start. The Morty bomb nerfs are maybe enough. I don't know. I'd have to look at them. He needed some slight nerfs, but really, I don't know if this is it. Everyone needs these whiff lag nerfs. Gizmo did not deserve to be nerfed that hard. Garnet does not deserve to be a sortie. Batman is the worst character in the game. Arya's up special should be trash. Fix her hitboxes. All right, that's it for the patch notes. I gotta say, these are very unsatisfactory patch notes, except for this cool event stuff that they're adding. But anyways, that's it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and play the game. I'm gonna probably stream it because I think Stripe's coming out in a few hours. Heck yeah, let's do this. Let's refresh and see if these skins are visible now. Woo! Look at that, baby. Yeah! All right. That's it for today, everyone. This is Xearrik, and I'm out.